So I have an article that was in my pocket. I'll start just by placing that on the ground. Okay, and I'm just going to feed him off of it. The clicking is actually irrelevant right now because it doesn't matter what he does. I'm just going to place food, good boy, on the article. And then I add, one every minute or so. He's been doing this for a couple days. Of the little lids, good boy. He doesn't actually have to do anything. He just has to sit and eat off the scented lid. I'm going to go ahead and place a whole pile of them down. These are the unscented ones. I'm not too particular about a tiny bit of scent, and some people are. But what I'm going to do is just keep feeding him off the scented lid. And it doesn't matter too much if he's there. And then every once in a while, I'll start to delay just a little bit and not give him a cookie until he starts to, there it is, till he starts to be over the correct one. It's right here. The next thing I'm going to do is just start to move it around. So it's really the only one that smells strongly. There we go. So he happened to come along and sniff it, which is actually excellent. That would be a later step, but I'm not there yet. The cookie is already, good boy, the cookie is already on it. I placed it when he walked off. So now what I'm going to do is kind of push him away, slide another one. There it is, good boy. So he'll pretty quickly start to associate the one that smells like food and like me. There it is, as being the right one. You'll probably want to mark them because when you start moving them around it can be kind of hard to see. So I just cut a little notch out of this one instead of using a pen. So it's like a shell game. And now I'm going to wait because I think I just saw his nose. That's what I'm looking for. As long as I see the nose working, I'm happy. Good boys. And I'm going to push him away. Some of them are upside right. I don't really care. He actually did go over the right one. I decided to test him to see if he understood and stayed on it, but he did not. So the next time he gets to it, I'm going to go right back to feeding him. If I can tell from his behavior which one is right, then I will get the sense that he might have it, but I didn't get that feeling yet, so that's okay. I'll just spend a little more time on this step. Good boy. He can't do anything wrong. His behavior is almost irrelevant. I'll put it way over there this time just for variety. He is starting to sniff them. This is the first day I've actually seen him do that. It's all the way over in that corner. So now, all I want him to do is think about a food dish, a food bowl, and finding the one that might have the food, and it happens to be the one that smells like food and smells like me. You're very good. This is a very common thing for him. When he is unsure of what to do, he sits and stares at me. That's one reason why I picked this method. So to get him started, I'm just going to put a cookie on it. It really doesn't matter. That's a good boy. Oops, that one's still on my finger. Nice. The other thing I can do if he gets stuck is rather than moving the correct one, move a wrong one. Because it still gets him moving when he sees me do something, but it doesn't exactly tell him where to go. That's a boy. The reason I move both the right and the wrong one is so that he doesn't just start watching what I do. I want him to use his nose. He's close to it, and that actually, well, could potentially be why he's, there it is. Good boy. You're fine, little. Yes, you are. Okay, now I'm going to do something kind of totally different. Now I'm moving a lot of them, so he's not going to be able to follow that with his nose. It's behind him, close to the white crate. But he's starting to look, so that's what I'm looking for. Good boy. Yeah, you're really cute. Because I'm stuck. I'm stuck, Mama. So now I'm going to start moving them around. What do you hear? just to get him back in the game. I think I lost my dog. Brito, good boy. I'm moving the wrong ones. I just want to get him moving. It's actually in a bad place because it's behind him. Good boy. I know you're trying hard. Good boy. Yeah, that's it. Good boy. I could just go ahead and put a cookie on it, and that's what I'm going to do in a second if he doesn't start to work. Making me sad. The scratching is very typical stress behavior for him, so I'm just going to place a cookie on it. Well, good boy. Beetles. Hey, you. Good boy. Because when in doubt, just stop working. Now, it's perfectly fine to have the cookie there because he just found it. That's fine. Good boy. He just self-reinforced. Good boy. Who's a star? Good. So one more and then he's had enough for today. That's not bad. I mean, I can see where that's going to become an indication. But, that's it. I can't stop myself. I'm going to test him just once. Let's see if he stops on it. Yes, good boy. He did go back to it, so he's starting to get a glimmer of hope, which suggests that in the next day, maybe 2 days, I could start asking just a tiny bit more. Okay, good boy. Well done, mister. Well done, little guy. Yeah, you're a good boy.